Alright, this was a fun match. I played as Terran, my weakest race, but it was just kind of, I thought it was fun because it was just a good example of how to stop the cannon rush. So, I am Terran in the top left, he is Protoss in the bottom right. Let's fast forward a little bit. One thing I tried here is I wanted to get my wall off in the just by my natural versus the normal entrance right there. This actually played out in my favor because it allowed me to see these two probes that he was sending over. So let's see what he's looking at. So he's sending over 2 probes, 12 of 16. I'm an extra SCV up on him and I've got gas going. But this is what I see. And if we look, those probes are getting close. And because I decided to start my wall off all the way out here, I see this coming and we'll see what happens. So I see those running in. I immediately think probably cannon rush or at least something cheeky. So we have to go and just can't let them build. So I have that guy attack him, and I think I have another SCV look to attack the other. He's already starting the pylon. Now they're going to run. I'm not controlling them. They're just going to chase them around. But I decide to pull these other SCVs. I'm losing mining time, but it's worth it just to not allow him to get this building. If he would have ran over there and started a cannon, I would have put all my SCVs on that too. And I put them back mining as soon as I had a Marine out, because then I really wasn't worried about what he was doing anymore. Can continue my build. At this point, the cannon rush, I think both his probes are dead, is over with. So he's he's trying to make up for last mining time. So he's just trying to just get eco up now a little bit. Gonna fast forward a little bit. Here was an opportunity, if I remember right. Yeah, I wanted to get out a couple of these Reapers and harass back myself. So those guys are out. I've got the wall off completed with that down so guys can come and go. But I'm just trying to expand, and I'm just going to try to harass as best I can. He's going with 2 gateways here, but I don't know why I stopped here. I was clearly looking at something else. I finally get in the action, decide to jump these guys in. Here all I'm doing is just trying to take out probes now. Let's take a look at them. Units lost, and then the resources in top right corner. So he's trying to kill them with but I'm just having one on attack move and I'm having the other run. This is where having 2 helps. As we just kind of do this, he's just losing probes one after another. Believe it or not, it was this match where I kind of learned how to stutter step a little bit. There's a cannon. I found the easiest way to do is this icon in the lower right corner when I have these guys selected, this right here, hold position. So you just right click in the opposite direction of them, hit. I use grid hotkey, so for me it's E, but it's hold position, right click away, hold position. They'll just run, shoot, and we'll see in a second here. See, I'm not really doing it yet, as this is kind of slow for my running, and I even took a hit there. But I think right about here is where I figured it out how to do it better. Yeah, here we go. See how much better that is? And this is the problem with a Zealot's just not going to do anything because I can just do this all day against him. He's really got to get Stalker out or Adept probably. But that's just just wasted resources, really. And now that he's out of the way, I can go back and harass some more. I mean, he's lost 16 units, almost $1,000 worth of damage. We can fast forward. And then finally Stalker's out. I figure it's time to get out, and I think I go and I check to see if he's in his natural. I didn't think he would be, but yeah. Really, that's kind of, if you're looking for a turning point in the game, I want to say that was probably it. The game was probably decided with the failed cannon rush in that harass. So we're going to speed up a little bit here to something else interesting. At this point, he kind of overcommitted with 1, 2, 3. I mean, he's just got cannons everywhere. That's a lot of resources tied up in watching his own base. Meanwhile, I'm on 2 base and just starting to try to get units out. I just want to take away, at this point I'm thinking just take away the natural and I should be able to be okay. So I wanted to rally out in the middle of the map so I'm not just hanging out in my base. When he does get the natural, I wanted those widow mines there to just destroy any probes that come over. And then this was another natural expansion spot, or if he tried to fly ships out, I was hoping that the widow mines would kind of let me know what's coming there, do some extra damage. Oh gosh, I got supply blocked. I do a scan so I can see. Here's the problem. I scanned and I didn't really think much of that warp prismer. I didn't really notice it. That was kind of my fault because, you know, when you see that there and he's turtling in his base, it's kind of obvious that he's going to try a drop. But it did not register. So here he goes. He has everything loaded up, ready for a drop. I, in the meantime, have some units. If you look at the mini map down here, I have some units that I'm getting ready to attack with, and here he is flying those units away. The funny thing is what happens here is he and I kind of start attacking at the exact same time. Now I could try a base race with him, and given that I'm on 3 base now, I think I would win that, but I didn't want to risk it, so I end up pulling my units back. See, I look up, I see that's going on, and I just started to attack his base there, so I decided to just pull everybody back. Take some losses here for sure. But ultimately he's just a little too far behind to be able to do much about this. So now I probably talk about overcommitting. It's probably an overcommit on my part too. I'm just as guilty of it. Here we go. Gonna push out now, and this is about the end of the game. I do a scan so I can just, because I knew there was a cannon by that ramp, just start sieging down on them. And now that that's out of the way, I can move in. I deploy the tanks, they start blasting away on that. Yeah, this is game. guess we'll end it right